the crack of the crack. Don't look back. Coast 103.5. It is Friday Eve. We're the Ellen K Morning Show. Ellen here with Ryan Mano.
Good morning.
Social Queen Darlene is in her she shed in Ontario. Rachel D'Amelio, no-ho, taking your calls at 800-929. KOST and Nick Pagliocchini live with your Trap Nick from Long Beach. Well, let's go now to Sebastian Maniscalco. We know it's early. Are we your first today? We know you have a lot of rounds.
First up, first on the board, right out of bed, right into your show.
We want to be your favorite. All right, Sebastian, we're big fans.
The first and the last.
All right, great. So, Sebastian, you've got a new podcast, Pete and Sebastian Show. So you guys get together. It is lighthearted and fun, and that's what we need right now. So what made you think to do this?
Well, the new addition to the podcast is this event we're doing on August 13th, which is a Zoom-like event where fans can interact with Pete and I over Zoom. I tried this with a thing called Sunday Supper, where we virtually had a dinner with people across the country, and I thought it would be a good idea to implement this type of event with the podcast. Pete and I have been doing this for 7 years, and it's been flying kind of under the radar because we don't really have any guests on our show. It's, to your point, very lighthearted, very, we talk about our personal lives, our professional lives, and it's basically two guys just getting together once a week and having fun and calling it a podcast. So, we thought we'd do this. During the pandemic, you got to be nimble. You got to be able to kind of switch gears. And since there's no live touring going on, we thought this would be a fun idea.
Yeah, well, thank you for bringing it to us. So August 13th. And how are you with Zoom? Do you like to roast people who leave it on mute and don't know quite how to use it? Do you use the enhancement button on the video?
Out of Zoom is coming some comedy. You get on there and you could totally tell the person whose attention is distracted. They're doing something else. They're looking at text messages, Instagram, what have you. But they try to act like they're looking into the camera. You got people very comfortable. They're eating on Zoom, so it's like. You get on these Zoom meetings, guys eating oatmeal. It's like, could you send this before the Zoom? So, you get a lot of these Zoom bits, if you will, just because this is the way of the world where everybody's getting together on Zoom and having meetings.
Oh, well. But we, Ryan and I dug up you from 2014. You called it mask wearing. And you did a bit on stage about masks.
If you have a medical mask on and you answer the door, that's got to be the first thing out of your mouth, okay? Why you got this damn thing on? I come to my door with a medical mask, I take it down. Listen, doing some painting in the garage, gets into my lungs, that's why I got the mask. This guy, nothing on the mask. Started talking through the mask. He's like, what's going on? I go, no. What's going on in here?
Yeah, it's a crazy time we're living in now, and Pete and I are just trying to kind of give people a little release and listen to our podcast once a week and kind of forget all their problems.
For sure, the Pete and Sebastian Show. We're headed towards hazmat suits. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I don't know where this is going, and you might be right. You might be going to the grocery store dressed as an astronaut. I don't know what's going on with this thing. It just seems to be getting worse by the day. It's a tough time, but hopefully this will soon end.
Well, thank you so much for you. We love you, Sebastian.
Thank you for your time, and stay healthy and happy.
The Ellen K Morning Show, Coast 103.5.